Let's get real.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Real Talk with Menashe. I am your host, Menashe Chinyanganya. Today, as you can see, I have another guest. So here's the deal. Last night was the Met Gala, right? Today, this episode's coming out today, so this is how dedicated I am. Don't forget it. Okay, but today, this morning, we are filming an episode. I'm here with my coworker and friend, Jackie, and we're going to go over the Met looks. We're going to go over everything we saw at the Met. We're going to talk about the outfits we liked, we didn't like, we didn't understand, and everything in between. So, hello, Jackie.
Hi.
Welcome.
We're going to be those people that are like sitting at home with our blankets, eating some hot Cheetos, and just judging everybody on looks.
Yeah, we're going to act like we have a fashion degree that we don't have. And that's it. Like, and we have the freedom to do that.
Exactly.
It's a free country.
It's a free country.
As of now.
For now. Let's speak in the present. For now. While I can, let me get my judginess out there.
Right. And this is just such a fun, I don't know. I love the Met because every year there's a different theme. You get to look at all the different looks. I love fashion. Yeah. And if I can't be there, I'm gonna look and I'm gonna give my opinion. That's it.
That's it. I mean, that's what it's for, right? To for people to sit
it's
there.
It's for us to look and because the Met is also like art. So I think these looks are supposed to be artistic, and so we're just taking it in, and it's gonna be fun. So let's get into it.
Let's do it.
All right. So the theme. Okay, this is what I found out yesterday that I didn't realize. I don't know if you know this, but there's like attire that they have, and then there's a theme.
Attire and theme. So how does that?
Two different things. Let me look it up because, so the theme for yesterday was Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening Fashion. Okay. That was the theme for like the museum.
Okay.
The attire was Garden of Time.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't think I realized that in past years, or maybe I did and I forgot, but that's what the deal was. But then also, apparently, the way they got Garden of Time was based on a story, but don't ask me who it was. But do you know the story?
No.
I found this out last night. So essentially there was this man and woman, and they lived like on a hill, or they lived somewhere, and they had this beautiful garden. And there was a mob of people that he could see in the distance that were coming to like attack him. I don't know if they were mad at him. I don't know if he held power. I don't know any of that. I just know that there was a mob of people that were coming to his house to attack him or deal with him or something.
Haters.
So exactly. So what he did is he would go and cut one flower from his garden, and I guess these flowers had like powers or something, and every time he did that, it would push the people back. Oh. So it pushed the people back, and so he was doing that, I guess, for a whole bunch of years. Yeah. And then eventually he ran out of flowers. The mob arrived, and when they got there, it was a whole bunch of destruction and decay. So there was a lot of knowing that, I was like, okay, there's a lot of different interpretations of looks. Yeah. Because you could do the garden. Okay. You could do the destruction, the decay. You could do, there's a lot of different, ways you could interpret it, I guess. And knowing that, I understood more looks.
No. Yeah, for sure.
Especially when I saw a lot of black.
Yes. I saw a lot of black, and I was like, this isn't giving garden.
Yeah. There's all these flowers, and you're choosing black. But I think some people went the
decay.
Like Cardi B.
All black.
Yeah.
And now that you say that, I can get it a little bit more. Because at first I was like, this is a mess.
It's a hot mess.
But now that you say that, I get it. Because at first I was like, it's giving like Alice in Wonderland, the theme kind of.
Yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought too. But I don't know. People just... And the thing is this too. But before we get into this, I forgot. We got to do the real talk oath. Are you ready?
The real what?
The real talk oath.
Okay.
You haven't heard of this?
Yeah. No.
Okay. Right arm. Okay. Repeat after me. I solemnly swear to keep it real no matter the topic.
I solemnly swear to keep it real no matter the topic.
Because Menashe don't like fake.
Okay,
let's get into it now.
Period.
All right. So, what were we saying before? Wait, what were we saying? I forgot.
Talking about Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. I literally lost my train of thought. I don't remember. I had to do that oath, and I literally forgot. I was like, I've got to swear her in. Let's just start from the beginning, I guess. Yeah. What were looks that stood out to you that you loved?
That I loved personally? For me, it was... Well, I liked Nikki's. I feel like she was really on theme.
Nikki was pretty.
I really liked Nikki's.
I liked it. And it was also short.
Yeah.
It was a little change up, but she's also very short. So it was cute.
Yeah.
There was yellow and all these different flowers. I really liked her. Stood out to me too.
I love that one. I like Zendaya's second outfit.
Okay, no, let's talk about it. Hold on. Because I have that on the list. you know is running it all the way back and doing it again? Zendaya came out in one look.
Yeah.
And then just, they go up the stairs, they go inside, whatever. And just when you thought it was done, we see her whipping around. I remember I was sitting with people and they're like, who is that? I was like, guys, that's Zendaya. Yeah. That's Zendaya again. And she was back.
That's crazy.
And I liked her second look too. Yeah. I liked her second look more than her first look.
Exactly. Because her first look, I feel like, hot take, I don't know, maybe if anybody agrees with me, but her first look, if it wasn't Zendaya, I would have seen it as costumey. I feel like...
Yeah, I get that.
And also, who I thought was kind of costumey was Gwendolyn.
I don't know the one with the hair out.
The hair and the long kind of...
I didn't like hers.
I didn't like... it. The fabric just looked like not designer, I guess, which is fine, but it just... Her acting, her confidence in it, loved it. She was posing, all that stuff. But the actual like fabric just hanging down and not like just a regular kind of like red gown, I think it was. Altogether, it was like...
Oh, I remember what I was going to say. So with the Met, like... There's some people like Zendaya who have a say in what they wear and they get to like collaborate with the stylist, designer, whoever. And then there's a lot of people that get invited by the fashion house to sit at their table. And those people have no say in what they wear. So it's like a give and take. Like I feel like people like, I don't know, Zendaya, like maybe Kendall Jenner, like people that have been around for a minute. Get a say. Some people literally they're invited by some fashion house, Versace for instance, and I don't even know if Versace was there, but like they're invited. This is what you're wearing, boom. Okay. So knowing that, I knew this, but I didn't know it when I started watching in the earlier years. And I was like, why would you pick to wear that? Honey, they didn't pick it. But guess what? They wanted to go. And you best believe when I go, you hear I said when I go? When? I don't care, babe. Put me in whatever. Like, I hope it's something I love. Yeah. But if not, I want to go.
I'm sponsored, babe.
That's what I really wanted to start this off by saying before we go into looks. Like, I want to go. No, like I want to be a correspondent. Yeah. I want to be the person that like, obviously the correspondents get to go, but I want to ask questions. Yeah. Because I think people did a really great job last night. There's only so many questions you can ask, but I don't know. I just feel like
I want to have my Emma Chamberlain moment.
Yeah,
I want a celebrity to tell me I love you and not know how to react to that.
Right, exactly. Like, I just feel like, I don't know, like, also, that's in my future.
Did you like her look?
I loved Emma's look.
I loved Emma's look.
And I think that's her, she was in all black and like the lace and stuff, and I think that plays into the decay. Yeah. And like when I knew that, I was like, oh, this look actually is really on theme.
Yeah. Because... Yeah, exactly. When you say that, because at first I was like, okay, it's not giving Garden, but she looks spectacular.
She looks so good. And she also did a dark makeup look too. And I liked the dark makeup look on her more than I did on Zendaya for her first look, because she did like, what was it, the greens, the browns or whatever. Yeah. And Zendaya can never look bad, but it just like, in general, her second look, I loved so much more with the flower like thing on her head. I think it looked really nice, but I loved Emma's look. And yeah, and then another thing I was going to say too is, something to remember is like you can take any little thing and it can be like and play into the theme. So for instance, I forget who it was. Someone came wearing a red dress and I was like, okay, the dress is red, but I don't really like, and they're like, oh, well that could be a rose. Yeah. So it's like, there's so many interpretations of it that everyone technically is coming in theme, but sometimes it's just not as like, like you don't just see it. Yeah. It has to be explained.
Exactly.
So like another, oh my gosh, a look I loved.
Which one?
Tyla's.
I love Tyla's look. Oh my god,
it was so good. All the sand. She was wearing sand garden. It made sense. That girl was getting lifted up the stairs. Girl couldn't even like, that thing must have been so heavy.
No, can you imagine?
No. I can't. Like, no, I can't. Like, that thing was so heavy. Horribly heavy. Getting lifted up, but she looked so, it was like molded to her body and she looked phenomenal.
Like the sand, little makeup there. And I think her clutch was not a clutch, but her bag was like, what's it called? Those like time things? I'm not blanking.
I don't know if maybe I saw it. I don't really remember.
Yeah, it's like the thing where it's like you flip it over and sand falls.
Oh, okay.
But I don't remember what it's called.
I don't know. But like she looked phenomenal. The whole look, everything tied in together, like even her makeup, like everything. It was her first Met, and I feel like for her first Met, she killed it. I also really liked, now I never saw the back of her dress because people were saying it was giving, you know, the new like fashion trend that I absolutely hate is like people showing their butt crack. Yeah. I like can't get behind that one. Like I literally, it just like doesn't look good. Like it doesn't matter if you have like the best butt in the world. Like it doesn't look good. I'm sorry. Like I don't get it. And I don't know if Kendall's had that, but I really liked Kendall's. Like from the front,
I liked Kendall's.
It was vintage. I forget what year, but it looked beautiful. And I think hers also was a play on like the decay, and I think there might have been some sand particles in there. Yeah, because there was a little bit of brown in there.
It was definitely brown.
I did like Kendall's.
I liked Kendall's. I liked how form-fitting it was. I liked these little like things that she had on her
sticking
arm.
up. Yeah,
and obviously like her hair and her makeup killed it.
Kylie,
how did you feel about Kylie?
I didn't feel any type of way. Honestly. I feel like when it came to Kylie and Kim, like they just came like standard them. Yeah. They're beautiful, but it's like that's the thing. Like I feel like with the Met, that's the one time you really get to play into art. And like I know some people like are very like drama with it, and that people might consider that too much. But also I feel like if you come in something, you could have come into like the Oscars or something. I'm just kind of like, can we step it up a little bit? And I feel like they are people that actually probably had a little bit of a say of what they wore. Like she looked beautiful, form-fitting, gorgeous, of course. But I feel like I've seen it on her before.
It looked like Kylie's thing, and I feel like when you go to the Met Gala, you should be out of your comfort zone.
Just a little bit. Way, shape, or form. Just a little bit. Do you remember the year where Kylie and Kendall came in like the orange and I loved.
Oh my god,
they have
never
so
complimented
good.
Each other so well.
It was that probably was my favorite look of the two of them like combined,
and even the after party looks that they had.
I don't know if I remember.
It was the same. They had the same color for the after party. It was just like shorter dresses, and it was amazing.
Yeah, they looked really, really great that year. But also, I guess there was a rumor swirling around that she was pregnant with Timothée Chalamet's baby. Clearly, that's a lie. That was proven false. The girl, it was
no baby bump reveal at the Met Gala.
Bump there. So sorry.
Debunked the rumor.
Debunked it real quick. She
You're
said, "Let me pop
Kylie,
up."
For the PR.
She made sure it was form fitting for a reason. I ain't gonna give you any opportunity to say anything. Y'all see this dress? Right. But yeah, they looked fine. Kim looked fine. I was actually surprised that Kim had long hair because I thought she chopped off all her hair because of the I think she had a chemical cut or something because her hair, she's like fried it off. But then she was at the Met Gala with hair.
Long.
I mean, I'm sure it's extensions. Yeah. But like, I don't know. And she looked fine. Wasn't it silver or something?
Her waist was
always. When is it not? Like that's one thing. Like they're just delivering on what they always do.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at them for it. She gives body.
That's what she's known for. So she gives body. That's
what she is. With some other people that I loved Keke Palmer's look. Did you see it?
I liked it. I liked the high, very high ponytail.
Thought that was a great look for her.
I loved it. I loved the gold on her.
Yeah, she just looked, and the cutouts were good, like in the right places. Like I really liked it. I liked who else? I liked Lana Del Rey's because I feel like Lana Del Rey played into the part. Like, you know what I mean? Like
I have Lana for on theme, so she was
on theme. I think she looked beautiful. Like when I saw her in the interviews and stuff. I don't know. What do you think about hers?
I liked it. I feel like it was very on theme. I feel like whenever they do kind of like the over reveal of something, it's always weird because the structure, you never know if it's like holding up straight or if it's crooked or like it can be a little bit messy. But I like the theme. She was giving trees. She was giving branches.
She tried something. Yeah. I'm not mad at her for that.
I feel like it played into her aesthetic as well.
So no, it definitely did. It definitely did.
Listen, I liked it. Kudos to her. She did well on theme.
I also liked Taylor Russell. Did you see hers?
Is that the one she had like a corset?
Yes,
and
it
was wood.
And then it was
kind of woody.
It was, and then it had a white
silk
thing.
I love that one.
Yeah, that's her.
I didn't know her name.
Yeah,
I have her there.
Yeah, she looked really good. It
was her first Met too, right? I think it was her first Met.
I think it was. But she has consistently throughout the she's a fashion girly through and through. She's been showing up to these fashion shows, and like I saw a video like months ago of her sitting at some fashion show right next to Anna Wintour. Or is it Anna? My bad. I should know this.
Anna.
If I want to go, I should know.
Did you like Anna Wintour?
Oh my god! Like, hi Anna. She's like, you can leave. You can go. And I'll walk right out. I'm so sorry.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
But is she gonna know how to say Menashe?
Chin.
It cancels it out.
Yeah. It cancels out.
We'll make up and we'll move on. Okay. But she was sitting right next to her or something, and she like greeted everybody. And then I think that's, don't quote me, but I think that's when they had first met or something. But you could see that Anna looked at her and like kind of gave her like that nod of approval. You know how she's very like stoic. Yeah. You know, but I think she was like, okay, like I see you, girl, with your little fashions. Okay. Looks like you're getting an invite to the Met.
Here it is.
Congrats, you earned it.
You brought something.
Yeah. So I liked her look. What else? Who else do you have?
I have Demi. Did you see Demi?
I did.
I love Demi.
I loved it. First of all, I loved the color. It was like, was it like a purplish silver?
It was like silverish. A lot of silverish.
Loved it. I thought she looked really pretty. And then she had like the little flowers all throughout.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was a fan of that one for her.
I loved it.
Because I wouldn't have expected much from her, like fashion wise.
I heard that she came back after like a long time too. Like,
yeah, because I heard she was like against the Met for a while.
Yeah.
Or just not against it, but didn't really want to go.
Not into it. Because I can imagine, like, I mean, you're there, you're photographed the whole time. I'm sure it's like a whole day worth of like work. You're working essentially, especially if you're sponsored.
Sure. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what, like, if she had beef or like what it was, but I'm glad to see her that she was back because she honestly looked beautiful. She looked stunning.
She looked really good.
So yeah, do I have anyone else?
Did you see the one? I don't know her name. She had, I think it was like beige tannish, and she had these butterflies on her arm.
Yeah,
and they were moving.
Yeah.
They were moving.
That was my favorite look of the night. Let me see the time. Okay, we're good. Her name, because I had to look her up because no one knew. No. Her name is Mona Patel, and she had those butterfly wings that were literally moving with her as the dress moved. She looked stunning. She looked beautiful.
She looked so good.
She's the CEO of Forbes Next 100. She also went to like Harvard, Stanford, MIT. I don't know if she went to all of them, but there was a list of schools she went to. She's like very, very smart, gorgeous. Her look was very like well constructed, and Tyla had my favorite look until I saw her.
It was so good.
It was, and those butterflies just great. They look like butterfly clips or something.
It looked like clips, but they were like robot kind of, because they would open and close and all that stuff. Like
them like just inching away from
they would open and close, and I was like, "There's mechanics to this."
No,
like,
it was beautiful. And then I saw the sketch that she, like, whoever put it for her did it. That look was stunning. It was so good. I heard that she like grew her social media overnight because everyone was like, who is this girl?
Who is this?
And I've noticed too that a lot of the looks I see, like probably today, tomorrow, pictures I see, some of my favorite looks are people that don't get that much time or don't really get the spotlight during the interview process and all of that, because I guess they're not like considered A-list celebs. So they don't, I don't know. Because I know there's like a lot of people that pass through that we don't really see. But some of the looks that these people pull out are so good.
I don't know who she is either. I think her name was Enoch Yai. Enoch Yai.
Oh, she's a model. I know she is. The blue.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks stunning.
The blue. Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
All the way
she
down.
shows out every single year. That girl knows. She just knows what she's doing. She literally looks stunning. Her, and then there was, I saw a group of them because there's this hotel that they stay at or something that they walk out of to go to the Met. And there was a few of them. I think it was Carly Kloss. A lot of them were like Victoria's Secret models at some point or something. And they took a photo together. They're all different colors. So I don't know if they went like, they collaborated. Yeah. They all had their own fits, but together they looked like a garden, and it was beautiful.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Gigi, did you like Gigi's?
I did like Gigi's. I don't know if it was my favorite look of hers ever, but she was definitely on theme, and she looked beautiful.
Missed you, Bella girl. I wish you would have went.
Bella's on her own journey right now. I'm really not mad at her. Like, she's like doing her own thing in Texas or whatever. Serves, though, but oh my gosh, yeah. When rodeo. Rodeo, doing her thing. Listen, I ain't mad at you, Bella. Period. But yeah, no, it would have been beautiful to see her there. But you know,
Doja.
Oh, I don't pay attention to Doja. I don't like Doja. I don't support Doja. I'm not a Doja fan. I saw the towel look or whatever she had going on. Yeah. I saw I glanced and I kept it moving. Doja, I do not, not on this podcast. She'd be pissing me off.
I feel like for her, it's shock factor. Like, I don't know.
I'm bored.
I feel like she can like serve if she really wanted to, but she chooses to be this kind of like abstract kind of like, I don't know.
I feel like she's trying to be abstract and it's just coming off as like okay, like, because I feel, I don't know. I'm trying to think of someone who really does shock value well. I would never say it's her. I sound like a hater, and it's because I am.
I hate the way that you talk, the way that you walk. I hate the way that you dress.
I just want her to find Jesus. That's all. Seriously. Like, she'd be pissing me off, y'all. But, like, her look, I saw her when she walked out of the hotel. She had a, like, towel on her.
It was like a sheet. It was like a wet sheet, kind of.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't really know how it plays into the garden. I mean, maybe, like, the water, because her dress was a little wet, too. It could have had a million interpretations. I didn't care enough to look into it. Yeah. But she was there.
Yeah. Period. She showed up.
She was there. She got an
attendance.
invite. So, you know. This actually plays well into the looks I did not like. Lizzo. You saw Lizzo?
I didn't even see Lizzo.
I didn't like it.
I saw her after party and I was like, eh.
Oh, I didn't see the after party. These are just like, for me, it's just Met looks on the carpet. I didn't like it.
I can imagine. Who else? I didn't like, unfortunately, Taraji's. Did you see Taraji?
I didn't see Taraji. No. What did it look like?
It was weird. It was like she had roses in her hair, which was cute. There was a big bow, but it was also a long dress. It didn't look constructed well for me. It didn't look like that form-fitting for her.
Okay.
It just looked like a lot going on.
Yeah.
And it just didn't all
come together.
Yeah, it didn't come together when you look at it directly. I just didn't like it.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Who else did I not like? I wasn't a fan of Cardi B's look. I'm sorry.
Same.
I didn't like it. When she came in all black, that's when I needed to figure out what this black thing was about. And now I know. And I'm like, okay, so technically she was on theme, but like, it was very drama. Like, you know, even when she's posing and stuff, I got what she was trying to do and going for. But like, I don't know. It just didn't play off well to me. It wasn't my favorite.
Yeah.
She didn't look bad. It just wasn't my favorite.
Yeah. I think it was, like you said, it was a lot of drama. It didn't give, I guess it gives destruction and DK with the all black.
I guess.
But it didn't.
And she had like the very long nails. I think it was like
that's her signature kind of like.
It's giving like villain.
Thing. Yeah, it gave villain.
I didn't like the all black on anybody. I just feel like I get that there was the whole decay thing and stuff, but like it's Garden of Time. I want people to play into the garden.
Yeah. I want to
personally.
See at least a
or
flower.
I want you to pull an Emma Chamberlain and it's like black, but there's like so much detail and intrigue. I just thought her dress was really like drapey. It was just giving more like mattress cover. Yeah.
Like Ashley Graham, I don't know if you saw her.
I did. I did.
I liked it.
I liked it. It was also form-fitting and it looked good on her.
The corset. And that's what I like. I feel like if you're going to do a big dramatic poofy dress or like just a big dress in general, there's like guidelines to that. Like Rihanna, her yellow big dress. Do you remember that one?
Sure do.
I like that one.
No, Jackie, wait.
What?
Okay. That grew on us over time. Because this is called real talk. Okay. So when she first showed up, I remember when she first showed up because she was late. Her and A$AP were late.
Yeah.
She first showed up on the carpet and everyone was like, huh? Because, you know, normally Rihanna, like, we're waiting. Like, what is she going to bring? And it was giving very much like, you know, bedroom sets. Yeah. It was very confusing. I don't even remember what the theme was at the time, but we were just all super confused. And then the memes came out and became a whole thing. And then over time it grew on us and we're like, oh yeah, like it's good. And like, yeah, I'll say like, it was good. It's definitely not my favorite look of her, but like, I get it more now.
Yeah. I think they displayed it at this Met Gala. I think
I
think they display some like previous outfits or like some art, obviously. Like
I heard that they were going to display art too, or like outfits that shouldn't be worn again or whatever. So I guess that would make sense. But yeah, Cardi B's look was giving that in the sense that it was very like drapey, big. I think she was playing into the villain thing. She had like long nails and she was kind of just like modeling with them. I like got what she's trying to do. I just kind of wish she had picked something else. And a look like that makes me think that she had a huge say in what she wore.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Because I just don't see her just showing up and being like, this is it. Like that takes so much mechanics, all these people that had to be around her. Yeah. And also another thing I always think about too, because this would be my biggest fear if I was there, is going up those steps. There's 60 of them, by the way. There's 60.
Also saw the 6th year in a row meme of Jason Derulo falling down the stairs.
No, like, because the way, I don't even want to speak it into existence when I go. Because, like,
no.
There's just so many steps.
It's so many.
And you're in heels, and you're wearing an outfit that's probably heavy and has a lot going on, and you want to look good, and people are photographing you at every angle. Like,
it's
kind
hot.
of the pressure's, it's hot.
It's
the
so
pressure's,
hot.
by the time I'm up the stairs, Jackie, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I'm panting.
I need to retouch.
I'm panting. I'm like, seriously, get the cameras off me right now. Like, seriously. Anna, not now.
No. Anna, go to your seat, babe. Let's go to dinner, actually. I'm exhausted. I'm parched.
Also, another thing I was thinking of is a lot of these looks, they must be changing when they get in there because how do they sit in these?
It has to be.
How do they sit in these outfits?
I can't picture Cardi B sitting at a dinner table.
No, I think with hers, there's probably like, you know, with like weddings where like the bottom half, that had to be hers because hers was so long. Even Zendaya's, the second look was very, very long. So I think they take it off, but still, it's just like
There's no way they're eating dinner in that.
No, and also you can't get the outfit messed up.
No.
Not something like
that. If it's going back.
It's also art.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these outfits, like they're going to be displayed somewhere. So like, I don't know. That was something I was thinking about too.
Yeah.
Like, can you even eat?
They're very like vintage archival too. So it's like,
for sure.
Can't do certain movements. I think that was Kim Kardashian's last thing for the Met Gala, because
she wore Marilyn Monroe's dress. Well, she went up the stairs, and I think once she got up there, they had an outfit for her ready.
Yeah.
And then then there was a whole debacle about how like people were like she shouldn't have worn it. She messed up the dress because I think there was like I think there was buttons or something in the back.
Girl, she's Kim Kardashian. She's not the form of Marilyn Monroe.
Absolutely not. And it's so funny too, because it's like everyone says, you know, Marilyn Monroe was like super curvy and all of this stuff, and maybe she was for the time, but Marilyn Monroe was apparently very, very tiny.
Yeah.
Because Kim Kardashian is also very, very small, and the amount of weight she tried to lose to fit this dress. Do you remember hearing about that? She literally dropped like 30 something pounds or whatever to fit this dress. And I'm like, Kim's already tiny, which means if they were calling Marilyn Monroe curvy,
that just shows how the beauty standards
it's just drastically changed over time, because how was Marilyn Monroe curvy?
Exactly. And then Kim
and if Marilyn Monroe was curvy, what was everybody else?
Fat?
No. She was the curvy one. So everyone else is stick thin. Everyone else is stick thin.
Either horribly obese or stick thin. Because it just doesn't make sense to me. And then Kim Kardashian, she brings in the BBL wave. So obviously there's no way.
Right. And then she puts on the dress rips or does whatever. And it's like, dang, if Kim Kardashian can't fit it, who can? Sounds like no one should be wearing this dress.
Sounds like it should stay at the museum.
Sounds like it should have stayed in the cage.
That it was
yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I guess some of them change, some of them don't. I don't know. I don't have any looks for the guys. I wasn't paying. You'd brought up Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
That was a look.
Yeah.
I like when the men try.
Exactly. I feel like since they're always in tuxedos, there's not a lot of variation. I feel like when a guy does take it a step further and does like because his like looked like just like tailored, like there was like stitches on the outside. I didn't like, there was like a line in the seam inside, not outside. It was like a red kind of like line. It reminded me of the military uniform, so that kind of like gave me a little bit of the ick. But other than that, like he had like a little rose, and it was, I mean,
a lot of them I noticed carried a little rose too. That was like their thing. Like I saw that two of the guys, they were in that new movie with Zendaya. They had like, I don't know if it was a rose or something, some like sparkly thing on their outfit, because they were just wearing black and white. And then I saw Usher was wearing black, but he had like a rose like clutch or something. So I think a lot of them just wore whatever they wanted and then added like a flower to just tie it in together, which is fine. I mean, I know that like men don't have I don't even want to say, because like they don't have as many options as women, but like they do have options. They do. And like some of them just care more or try a little harder. Like what they're wearing, they look good. It's standard, it's nice, but it's like, could we step it up for the Met Gala? Maybe, perhaps.
Just a little bit. I think Ben Simmons was giving me like,
what did he wear? I didn't even see it.
He had like a clock, kind of like, you know, like the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, okay.
He had like that clock, and it was good. It was kind of like I guess it looked kind of like a shirt, like a long shirt, kind of like a dressy kind of feel. Then it was like plaid.
Okay.
So it gave different from tuxedo, and that's all that I really care about with the men. It's something. Mm-hmm. He didn't look horrible. He looked pretty good. And then I think Oliver, I don't know if he's still the creative director of Balmain. I'm not sure.
Yes, he was there. I don't know. I think so. Maybe not. I don't know.
I think he was there because I think I saw him wear like almost a tuxedo, but then his shirt had like a mold of his face.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it gave it that, I don't know what's garden about that, but at least there was clearly he molded his face and they turned it into a shirt.
Right.
To go with like the suit. So at least there's some creativity there.
That's nice. I like the little creativity here and there. I don't know. I don't think there's any other looks that I really wanted to mention. I mean, I'm sure that like, because this happened literally yesterday, that I'll see some looks in the next like day or two that I'm like, oh, those are really beautiful. But you know, for what it was, I mean, I love a Met every year. It's so fun to see what the people wear and to analyze and critique as we sit on our couches, wishing we were there. But yeah, it looked beautiful. I know that Ariana Grande performed inside. I saw some clips and it sounded beautiful.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Also, what I do want to say, we need a petition bringing drag queens to the Met. I feel like drag queens would turn the Met Gala themes out, because that's like,
but I feel like if they're inviting celebs,
no, it has to be like Trixie Mattel, it has to be like RuPaul, it has to be like,
I don't know if Anna's gonna care about that. Like, Anna does not.
You're gonna tell me Anna has not seen.
It's not about the character that they can become.
Yeah,
it's about the celebrity themselves.
Yeah,
like Trixie Mattel is not Trixie Mattel. Okay. Trixie Mattel is, I don't know, what's his name? What's his actual name? Is it I thought Trixie Mattel was a drag name.
It is.
Yeah, so what's his government name?
I couldn't tell you.
Right. And that's why he's not at the Met.
Anyway.
Oh, an outfit I really love, Mindy Kaling. Mindy Kaling looked gorgeous.
I loved it. Did you see it from the back?
Yeah, her sandish whatever look, it looked so nice. I loved really hers. Good. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm gonna end this and be like, oh my gosh, there was like so many other people I could have mentioned. But you know, for what it was, I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah. Mr. Blake Lively. Blake Lively always brings it.
Was she there? I never saw her.
I don't know. I didn't see her, but I know she always turns it out.
Because when the thing ended, I like had never seen her, and I feel like that's a look I would have seen. But she does bring it out for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like overall
it was
fun.
It was entertaining.
It's a fun little thing to watch every year, first Monday in May. I love it.
Sets off May right.
Sets off May right. I would give it a solid like 7 out of 10 as for like a theme and like what I saw. I mean, my favorite one to this day is still Heavenly Bodies. Like that one was so phenomenal. So and I feel like even the men did such a great job of like bringing looks out for that theme and stuff. And the women, everyone just did such an amazing job. Yeah. But for this one, like 7 out of 10, there were really some beautiful looks. And yeah, we'll be back next year with our thoughts. Thank you so much for coming on, Jackie.
Thank you for letting me be on here.
It's been a blast. We also both watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, Potomac. So maybe one day we'll do an episode just like, if they have a good episode or a good season, we can recap. Because we love talking about Housewives. That's my guilty pleasure in life is Real Housewives of anything.
It can literally be anything. I've been begging her to watch Miami.
Yeah.
Miami is so good.
There's quite a few I haven't seen. I do have to draw the line somewhere. Because that's why I never follow them on social media or anything, because I'm like, all I will take is what you give me on this show, and when I click off, I don't want to see you, hear about you till next week or whenever I catch up, because it's just too much. But it's so fun.
It's so fun. I can't wait.
Fun. So maybe we'll do one of those.
Yeah, maybe when Potomac comes out, because I really do want to see what new people they're bringing to the show.
Yeah, a lot of people are leaving.
A lot of people are leaving.
Dang, we'll have to watch and see.
Yes, we'll see.
Well, you guys, that's it for this episode. Have an amazing week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.